Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Arknights Rise from Ember episode 1 reaction. This is the third season of the Arknights anime and we will be continuing the story now. Obviously I only watch the anime. I don't play the game. I did play the game a little bit quite a while ago, but since Arknights take a lot of time to like understand the story, and I didn't have enough time to properly invest in the game, so I never really continued it. But yeah, I am keeping up with the anime. I did watch season 1 and season 2. I've reacted to both of them. I may have forgotten a few things here and there, and maybe a few names I've forgotten here and there, but I do remember the basic premise. I did kind of watch like a recap video a little bit, so that my memory is refreshed again. And yeah, like I might have forgotten a few things, but while watching this season, I'm sure I'll remember everything. Anyways, let us get started. So this is the first episode of this season. I think this season is supposed to have 10 episodes. So yeah, let's watch. So episode number 1, let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Oh yeah, this thing. Belongs to Ursus. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Who, wait, who's that? That's no, what was her name? The one who, like in the final episode. Frost Nova, right? Yeah. Hmm. Damn. Um. Okay. He seems to have some. Hmm. Okay. Oh damn. Hmm. Wow. Like memories, obviously she's talking about. Rosmontes. Oh yeah, I remember her from the game. Like as the agent. I just remember her as the agent. Yep. Smiling. Right. Hmm. Not a war without a song. Hmm. Damn. Messengers refusing to act. Oh, damn. So, well, that. Wait, the who's. Oh, okay, I guess he's sent it. Okay. Right. Hmm. Oh my god, this guy is just. Oh boy. Yeah. Damn. But like we said, if you. Oh, oh, Jen. Oh, damn. So now she's not connected to the lungman, so she can take independent action. What? What? Hmm. Mm. Well, I'm pretty sure she's gonna take the same decision. Oh boy. Right. Oh boy. Oh my god. Yo. Who the hell? Wait. Oh, right. Okay. All right. Well, that's one way to go. Hmm. Oh boy. Right. Oh, these. Oh my god. Damn. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. There you go. All right. Now you're. Damn. Hmm. Well, sisters, right? Half, yeah. Daughters of your sister. Yeah, okay. Oh. Oh, I see. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, if she's pulling the. I don't think it's your problem at this point. Oh no. Yeah, I. She is not wrong. No, that's literally the. Hmm. Whatever we do has nothing to do with you. Hmm. What enough? Hmm. Okay. Oh, Shiguma. That was her name, right? Yeah, there you go. All right. Yeah, well. Hmm. Oh, damn. Mm, 3 years ago. Oh boy. Right. Oh, so Wayne knew about it. Mm. All right. God damn. Oh. Oh boy. Oh my god. Kick his head together. Mm. Oh, she's unleashing her sword. God damn it. Well, oh boy. Damn. Ah. Well. Mm. Okay. Alright, there you go. That was episode number 1 of Arknights Rise from Ember. Alright, so here we resume from the previous season where it ended. Frostnova is gone, and we have the whole situation with Wei and Tian, the whole situation with the Chernobog, them like colliding with the Lungmen, that whole section, and how there's this whole political, like, like this whole thing going on where, if they attack first, then, like, other, like, places will, all that stuff, those political stuff. I'm not really going more deep into that. because I feel like it's like a whole different type of a thing, which will take me a lot, like a lot more to understand. But obviously, I understood the basic premise of what's going on. How like Wei wasn't supposed to be like, because Wei is the person who is in charge of everyone here. So if he's the one who instigates the fight, he will be declaring war. And if that happens, like it's a whole bunch, like opening a can of worms, basically. So that is why we see, what's his name? Her name, Chen. Chen saying that let me do it, and Wei was like, it's the same thing. You are part of the like lungmen, so like what is it going to like? It won't help. Like it's the same as me doing it. At which she said that all right, then I just leave I'll leave the lungmen. I'll be the traitor here, so that like her attacking them won't really like be cannot be connected to the lungmen if she leaves the lungmen, if she leaves their whole thing. So they cannot say that, oh, they're the ones who attacked, because Chen has left. So and then obviously Wei doesn't want that. We have her revealing that she's an infected. All that stuff happens, and yeah. So in the end, Hoshiguma tries to stop her, and like it doesn't work. While we also have Wei making like a little bit of a, what was that word? An agreement. Yeah, an agreement with the Rhodos Island, as to that, oh, you guys will help both our daughters, like Talula and Chen, while, as Amiya said, that you will not, like, what did they say, like, you will not attack us or something like that, right? Where's that part? There we go. We need to promise that the Lungmen will not use force against Rhodos Island in the future. There you go. So that was the agreement. So yeah, in the end, so obviously Chen is going there to take care of the situation herself, while we have Rhodos Island, who made an agreement with Wei that, oh, we will make sure both of your daughters come back, and I will bring them back. So that's what's going on over here. So these two things. Now, other than that, today's episode, nothing much really happened, because it was just them talking about the whole thing, and like Chen telling Wei that like, let me do it, and Wei was like, no, and then they tried to attack each other. Like Chen unleashed her sword, Wei tried to stop her, like all that stuff, and then this Chen just jumped out of the window. So right. So yeah, that was basically the whole most of the episode. The few important things to talk about here. First and foremost, we meet, not meet. I feel like I think like we saw her in the previous season as well. Rosemantis, right? I think that was her name. She like talks about like memories and stuff, like the strings connected to each. Like in a symbolic way. She kind of was talking about it, and there was some things that kind of made me feel odd. Like she acts a bit differently. Like it seems like she has some of her own issues from maybe her past, because there was a section where she was like, oh, don't, like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, something like that she said, and she says it in such a way, it seems as if like she, you know like she used to get verbally abused or something, maybe by other people. I guess it, like each and every character here probably has their own issues with the past, because they're all infected, and we know how the world treats the infected in here. So I'm guessing it is something like that she probably has, and like a lot of other things you can see, she's like very timid and everything. But she does tell Doctor to put like ice. Wait, what was her name? Frostnova. Yeah, Frostnova into that like the coffin like thing, and we gave a little farewell to her. So that was the other thing. The other thing that we saw in today's episode is that the past, Talula's past, we kind of got to know. So basically, what happened is that she was taken as a hostage, and later on, she was appointed as the successor of like of what was the name of that guy that took her, like Duke something, I forgot the name. um you know. Yeah, so that's what happened. Now, the reason why like Wei had to let go of Talula is because, as they said, like there was like a little, there was a section where she had to make a choice that either the Lungmen or like her. So there you go. Duke managed to take the young Talula hostage. Lungmen or Talula was what the choice that Yenwu faced. Yeah, I'm sure you know already know what his decision was. So yeah, there you go. That's what happened, and that's why Talula, like yeah. Now obviously we still don't know what exactly happened from that point onwards, but we do know that he was the one who appointed Talula as his successor, and now I'm guessing we'll get to know more later on as to what happened and what made Talula like this, and all the other stuff. Okay, now other than that, obviously we had Hoshiguma as well in the end trying to stop Talula. Obviously Hoshiguma's like, like it's like we don't want you to go. Like if you're going, like take us with you. But she's like, no, I have to do this on my own. And in the end she unleashed her sword as well. By the end Hoshiguma was like, okay, fine, you go, before I change my mind. After like she reveals a lot of other stuff. For example, she reveals that she's an infected. This happened 3 years ago, I think she said. And Wei was the one who told her to keep quiet about it. She also reveals the whole, like, her connection to Talula, all that stuff she reveals. In the end, Hoshiguma tells her that, okay, go. But obviously we know, like, like, I'm sure, like, the reunion will not reunion, sorry, Rose Island will be, like, connecting with her later on in the, because she's going there. Rose Island is also going there to take care of the situation. So I'm sure we'll, like, meet her again. But I don't know if everyone else over here, like Hoshiguma and a few other characters, like, like they were mentioning. I think Swire, right? That other girl. All of those characters that they were mentioning about, like, like the all the other people here, like the um I forgot their, what were they called? LGD or LDG. I'm forgetting the abbreviation. Uh, them as well. I don't know if they will be getting involved in this, or will it only be Chen and Rhodos Island. But let's wait and see. I feel like it will just be Chen for now. Chen and Rhodos Island, like, Amiya and the others will probably, connect from over there. Yeah, because I feel like, yeah, that's the main point, because Hoshiguma and none of the others can really do anything here because they are part of the Lungmen. Like, Chen can only go and fight all over there because she took out the Lungman badge, and she, like, when, like, she left it. So I feel like the only way, like, Hoshiguma and the others can do something about this if they also leave Lungmen as well, which I don't think is going to happen. Otherwise it'll defeat the whole purpose of today's episode. Like, it will defeat the whole purpose of Chen stepping out from the Lungmen, because then, yeah, like as Wei said, if we attack, it's done. Like, a lot of trouble will have to face, which he was ready to take, but Chen was like, no. So yeah, that's what's going on. So I doubt any of them will be able to help. Rhodos Island obviously is an independent, like, they don't have any connection with the Lungmen, so they can do something about it. And Anya made extra sure that we don't have any connection to the Lungmen, because, as she mentioned, that after, like, that incident, we and the Lungmen, our cooperation has ended officially. We're not cooperating anymore, which obviously is a way to kind of, like, establish the fact that, yeah, if we attack, like, then it will be our own independent decision. That's why I'm assuming, because they, like, the Lungmen, they shouldn't do anything here. Everyone else who are doing something, they should be detached from the Lungmen. Otherwise it'll defeat the whole purpose. So yeah, I feel like Hoshiguma and the others probably won't really be able to do anything here. But yeah, Rose Island is going, and they will help out Jen. And yeah, let's see. Let's wait and see how this goes. Okay, now, right, I think that was it. Was there anything else in today's episode? No, not really. Okay, right. Okay, now, hmm. Yeah, that is it. Like, there's nothing really much to talk about because I feel like most of today's episode was just them talking about the situation. So, so yeah, there you go. Now, okay, now I've heard people say that this is, I don't know, obviously I don't play the game, so I don't know, like, with what, like, what up until which part this is going to cover. But people have been saying that this is going to be, the people who play the game, this is going to be, like, probably the best one compared to the other two. Like, like this is like, as far as I understand, this is going to be adapting the best part, I'm assuming, of the story. So, I'm looking forward to it, which I guess it makes sense because, like, Talula is literally getting involved in the whole thing. And Talula is, like, the main, very important part of the story. So, since she's getting involved and we are going to, like, have to fight her, and I'm assuming, like, as Roto Silence said, that they will try to get her back. I doubt it'll be that easy, because in no way. Now, we still don't really understand Talula's situation because, we did get to know a little bit about Mephisto in the previous season. Mephisto's situation with, his childhood friend. What was his name? Sasha, right? Or something like that. So we do get to know a little bit about them. We do get to know a little bit about Misha and Crown Slayer, right? That was the name. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm no, or was it Skull Shatterer? I always mix these two up. Skull Shatterer, right? Or was it Crown Slayer? Who's Misha's brother? The Misha's sibling? Was that Crown Slayer or was that Skull Shatterer? I'm mixing it up. Anyways, we do get to know about about all of those things and everything. But Talula's situation, we don't really know much about it. So now that we're getting little bits of pieces of backstories about her, as we can see, I'm guessing we'll probably get to know more about her and what happened after. Because obviously they established the fact that she was taken as a hostage, and then after that, what happened? Like how did she end up being like the leader of reunion and all that stuff? We'll get to know probably. Right, and there you go. Okay, that is it, guys. I'll end it here. Like I said, I don't think there's much to discuss about here. Um, but yeah, if I made some mistake and made, like, misunderstood something, you can let me know because I feel like I said, I feel like there are stuff that I've forgotten from season 1 and 2 because season 1 and 2 came out quite a while ago. Like season 1 I still remember kind of properly because I did play that part of the story in game as well, so I do remember it better. Like the thing is, season 1, what happened in season 1, majority of it I actually played in the game, and then I stopped playing it because I didn't have enough time. So for season 1 I played it myself and I watched the anime, so like that memory is a little bit better compared to season 2, where I actually didn't play anything in season 2. Frost Nova and all those things I didn't play in the game at all, so I had no clue what the hell I'm walking into. So it's only the anime that I remember, so that's why my memory is a little bit low about like season 2 compared to season 1. So yeah, if I'm forgetting something, maybe I'm making a mistake about something, you can let me know in the comments, because yeah, other than that, I feel like today's episode there wasn't really anything that I didn't understand. Everything I understood what's going on. So like the little bit of memory that I still have in my head about season 2, yeah, I think I can figure out what's going on from that. And the thing is, like, I didn't have enough time to rewatch season 1 or 2 at all. I tried to like look up like some recap videos on YouTube because that's what I usually do for shows that I don't have time to rewatch. And there's like a new season. I couldn't find any in YouTube at all. Like, there's literally nothing. There was a recap video about the game, so I actually watched that. Up until like this end of season 2, I watched that and I tried to understand you know, like, and like I refreshed my memories like that. um so yeah, that's why I might have forgotten a few things here and there. So yeah, let me know in the comments if there's any misunderstanding I have about something, or maybe I'm not understanding something, maybe there's something extra that I should have understood. So you know, all that stuff you can let me know in the comments. So that is it, I'll end it here. That's my reaction to Arknights Rise from Ember, episode number 1. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode. Not next week, it'll be a few days later, because I wasn't able to react to the episode on the day when it released, or the day after, because there was another show that was there. But like Apothecary Diaries was still ongoing. So now that Apothecary Diaries have ended, I will probably be able to react to this on the day or after the day when a new episode is released. So I'll see you guys in a few days. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.